Good afternoon, and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 4. I'm Tram Mott.
I'm Troy Hayden. We leave our newscast tonight with two shootings involving law enforcement happening just hours apart. In Mesa, gunfire erupted near Sossaman and Ray Roads. One person is dead and an officer is hurt.
Up north, an immigration and customs enforcement officer opened fire during a traffic stop on I-17 near Dove Valley Road, closing down the freeway for hours. You can see just how far apart these scenes are. East Valley to North Phoenix, two active investigations unfolding at the same time. We have team coverage this afternoon. Gabriela Becerra live in Mesa with what sparked that shooting, and Jade Cunningham is standing by in the North Valley with the latest on that I-17 incident. Jade?
Hey, good evening. Yeah, so right now you can see that traffic is moving here at I-17 and Dove Valley. Much different picture than what we saw earlier this morning when this off-ramp here was closed, but you can see the vehicles going up it. Now, we also know that this investigation is currently being led by the FBI at this time. Now, we do have some video from earlier this morning showing what the scene looked like so you can get a better idea of kind of what was going on. You can see just plenty of law enforcement vehicles covering that off-ramp for this investigation. We know this began when ICE officers initiated a traffic stop here with a driver who they identified as Jose Garcia Sorto. They say he's an undocumented immigrant from Honduras. And as officers approached his vehicle, Homeland Security investigations officers say that he began to pull away when an officer near the car who, quote, feared for his life, fired his gun twice, which hit that driver's car. As of right now, we know the officer was evaluated at a hospital. We do not know their status or condition. The driver, we're told, was also taken to a hospital, treated for a wound, and is in stable condition. But what that injury was from exactly and what the injury is unclear. I spoke with a retired law enforcement officer who tells me there is just so much uncertainty when it comes to stops like this.
Vehicle stops are one of the most dangerous things that police do. Not only the people in the vehicle that you could potentially be dealing with, but it's in the middle of traffic. So there's a lot going on. In terms of the individual you're dealing with, you don't know what you're going to get. It could be, in this case, a minor immigration situation, right up to this situation where it turns into a use of force encounter.
Now, while this scene is now clear, the investigation is still very much ongoing. We reached out to all agencies involved for an on-camera interview today. They either denied our request or didn't get back to us. But of course, we will be following it, so you can stay with 12 News on air and online at 12news.com for the latest. Reporting live, Jade Cunningham, 12 News.
Yeah, it can definitely be tough getting information from ICE. Most police agencies, though, Jade, consider a moving vehicle a deadly weapon. And when, a suspect drives at them, usually it's a justified shooting when they take those shots.
Yeah, I actually asked that expert, the law enforcement expert, about the use of firing that service weapon, and he told me that when there is an imminent threat of death or serious injury, that officers, they can intervene to try and neutralize that threat. Now, obviously, firing the service weapon will be part of the investigation if that was indeed necessary or not. So that will all be part of the investigation.
Right.
All right, Jade, thank you.
Thank you, Jade.